Hi guys, my name is John. Under the username CCGuyCHI. I am a lover of luxury and I'm a lover of YouTube. I've been a lover of luxury since I left the hospital in a Gucci sailor outfit with matching horse pit loafers, and a lover of YouTube for the last 10 years. And not too long ago, I had a couple of my friends approach me about potentially starting a YouTube channel, just that way I could kind of continue to talk about my love of luxury. And the other kind of interesting thing about my channel too is the fact that I actually also work in luxury. So my full-time job, I work as a full-time luxury personal shopper for a major department store, and I'm based out of women's couture. So I'm around this stuff all day long. I don't just go to Harrods to look at stuff, not that we have Harrods in Chicago, but I don't just go to stores to look at stuff. It's actually my everyday life. So that being said, it's also very important for me to have a wardrobe that also matches that as well. Because again, if I'm selling it, I should probably know and know how it feels. So my favorite brand is Chanel. I am a second generation lover and abuser, if you will, of Chanel. My grandmother's been collecting for 60 years. And I definitely got bitten by the bug. So I previously, in a video that I'll link down below, did my entire Chanel jacket collection. So what I thought I would do next is kind of break things down into my Chanel knitwear as well as my Chanel trousers. So this is going to be a little bit of a combo video. There will also be another video coming up at some point talking about my Chanel silk blouse collection, because they felt like it was just going to be a little too much going on with this. We'll have a shoe video, we'll have a brooch video, of course we'll have a handbag video, and yeah, so stay tuned for those. They're going to be super fun. I'm going to stop talking and just kind of delve into everything. So in terms of categories here, I've got cardigans, I have sweaters, I have trousers, and that's pretty much it for this video. So let's get started. First piece here is a lightweight summer cardigan in a red, white, and blue stripe. This is a fabulous piece. It's a wool and cotton blend, so it's actually really good for days like today in Chicago where it's like super crazy humid. So I can go to work wearing just a t-shirt under the sky and a great pair of Chanel pants, which I'll show you later, and I love it. And then these are the buttons from this collection. Super cool, super fun resort collection. I picked this guy up at North Shore Exchange in the city here in Chicago. Next guy is a vintage baby from the 80s. This is a 4-pocket, beautiful cashmere. I'd call this kind of like a true camel, a little bit darker than that, super rich, and it's got these really cool, super tiny little vintage CC buttons with the Rue Campbell address on it. I actually wore this to work the other day, not as a sweater because again I would have roasted from the inside, but I actually wore it tied around my shoulders with a pair of white Chanel jeans that I'll show you here in a bit that I absolutely love. Next guy is another tricolor cashmere cardigan, and this guy has functional CC turn locks on it. I absolutely love this guy. It's in a really pretty brown that has some gray in it, and it's trimmed with green, and then there's also maroon. It has some really pretty detailing on the back, and I absolutely love this. And I got this guy from Luxury Garage Sale here in Chicago. Next one, which is also from LGS, is probably my favorite cardigan because it's just the most classic. It is a beautiful shawl collar. It is again done in cashmere, and this is from 2008, and it has these really cool kind of like ruthenium colored CC buttons. Same detailing as a previous one with the gathering in the back, and then it has really great sleeves. This guy I love. I wear every year for fall. I've had this for probably 4 years now, and this also came from Luxury Garage Sale. And then next one, which is one of my favorites, this is a super great little t-shirt, but it's actually done in cashmere from Chanel. It's a size 46 from the 97 collection, and it has a slight little, let me stand over here, and a slight little CC on the back. I've often said, literally, if Chanel made this in 15 colors and I could find them, I would buy it, because it is the best thing when it's super cold outside, because it literally fits like a t-shirt, but it gives you the warmth of a sweater. And for someone like me, who is ironically also a sweater, but in a different context, this is light enough that it'll keep me warm, but I'm also not roasting from the inside at the same time. Next piece, and I'm including these in knitwear just because technically they are knits. This is a vintage, oversized for me tee. This is from the 80s. It is in 100% cotton, and it has this really cute little CC button there on the pocket. I love this guy so much. This is another one too that if it came in 25 colors, I would have it. So far, I only have it in one other color, in a solid, which is this guy. You'll actually see, I wore this in my first video, kind of like my intro video, and then a video I'm going to post later about what essays are looking for in clients. So this is the same thing, 100% cotton, and it has the really simple little CC button on it. Next one is the shirt that I'm wearing, which is from the La Pausa collection. So this is spring summer last year. I bought this at Bergdorf in New York, and it's a really lightweight tweed with a little fleck in it, and it's trimmed in black. Absolutely love this. Blue is my favorite color. Not that you would really be able to tell from my knitwear collection, but it is my favorite color, so I do really love it. Next are some sweaters. We'll move on to sweaters. This is a really great, it's very steamed, sweater that is in a quad color cashmere. So you have pink, then you have a really pretty gray brown, light blue on the bottom, and then it's trimmed with an off-white. And the thing that I love about this guy is it has those little 255 buttons. I mean, oh my God, it's so cute. I loved it so much. Then I got another one. So obviously from the same collection, this guy is in a red with that same kind of putty brown, and then a navy blue with the stripe, and also has the 255 buttons. These little sweaters are so great. I love the little button detail. They look great with jeans. They look really great with like a high-waisted wool pant, which I have a couple pairs of. Love, love, love these. And they're in cashmere, so they're absolutely beautiful. One of my amazing forever pieces, this is a black turtleneck from Chanel. This is done in wool, and then it has 4 CC logo buttons that go down the back. I love, love, love this. Ironically, I never owned a turtleneck in the history of my life before, although if I told you how many that I've sold to customers saying they need them, you would be shocked that I didn't have one. So I ran across this guy online one day. I'm pretty sure it was on eBay, saw it, knew that it was a vintage 46, so it 100% fit. Fits like a glove. I literally can't stop wearing this, and if I could find 4 more of them in a 46 just to ensure that I literally have this for the rest of my life, like, it's amazing. Next piece is a vintage silk knit sweater. So this was actually originally purchased by the previous owner from the boutique Eamon Morty, which was a super, super, super high-end boutique. They carried Chanel, they carried Oscar, they carried Dior, they carried everyone. So this guy is Eamon Morty, and it's a silk knit, which are some of my favorite knits in the world. Silk is such a strong fiber, and it gets such a bad rap because most people associate silk when it's like super pulverized and very soft, so it's very fragile, but it's beautiful and fluid. This thing is like a tank. I love wearing this as an actual polo with a pair of pants that I have back here, but I also actually just like tying it around my shoulders too, so it gives me like a really good look. And then it does also have CC buttons. This guy's definitely going to be late 80s, early 90s. Same goes with the black turtleneck. Last piece in my knitwear collection is my Spaceman sweatshirt. I love this guy. I got this a couple years ago from Neiman Marcus in Chicago. I love it. I can't stop wearing it. It's just an iconic, super cool, iconic piece, kind of along the lines of this guy, and also ironically kind of along the lines of that guy over there. Typically once a season, if I really love the collection from Chanel, I try to pick something up. So if there's something that I think is super iconic, the grocery store collection being an exception because I love the whole thing, so I went a little buck wild, but for the most part, I always try to pick at least one thing up a season, whether it be a brooch, an SLG, something like that. On to pants. So, this is my first pair of trousers. These need to be steamed because they've been folded, so sorry guys. But these guys are a really beautiful ivory wool crepe. They have the fringy boucle pockets as well as the trim up top. And then they do have the little Chanel medallion with the lion on the back. These guys I absolutely love. I actually originally bought these to wear these for my wedding. But then I was thinking I should probably just go ahead and buy a whole suit because not matching fabrics would drive me crazy, etc., etc. So truthfully, I might pull these guys out for my rehearsal dinner. But I love them. They look amazing on. Eventually, when we get into more styling videos, by the way, I will actually try stuff on for you guys so that way you can see everything. Next is a super cute pair of Chanel cotton jeans that need to go to dry cleaner because I just found a spot on them. How great is that? But these guys are a really great cotton canvas. They feel like a jean, but they kind of look like a pant. And these are from, can I read the tag? These are from, no, I can't read it. I think it says '02 or '03 from Spring. They feature a traditional side slash pocket. They have the little CC button on the front. And the other thing that I love is the little fringe detail on the bottom. These look so great. They have a great amount of stretch to them. And Chanel pants are really easy to find. Once you kind of know your size, or at least you know your measurements, I would always suggest looking secondhand to pick them up because they're always great. They fit beautifully. And I would say probably most of my pairs of pants here I haven't had to alter because they just fit so well. And I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'7". So for me, a lot of things are long, but they always fit me well. This pair of jeans I love so much that I actually own them. I own 2 pairs of them. So these guys are from 2005, the spring collection. They're a really great white denim. They're more of a straight leg, but then they flare out a little at the bottom, not to the point where it's like weird 70s or they look like they're from Limited 2, but they have just like a slight little bell at the bottom. They have CC button, and sorry I was too lazy to not actually just go ahead and zip them for you. And then this is the back. The back is super empty. There's no pockets. It's always a little bit of a situation where I have to sit there and kind of think when it comes to when I'm working and wearing them, because I always try to put my phone in my back pocket and then my phone's on the floor. So I have to like take an extra second and be like, okay, John, don't forget. You're wearing these pants today. They have no back pockets. Just hold on to your phone. Keep it together. So these guys I kept longer. And then the second pair that I bought, I cut shorter. So these are more of my like spring-ish summer kind of white ones. It literally exact same collection, exact same everything, except I decided to keep these guys, cut them a little shorter. So these look really great with like a smoking slipper, a sneaker, all that kind of thing. So if I'm wearing more of a casual shoe, I run for these guys, and then the other I keep longer. Good pro tip, regardless if it's Chanel, kind of whatever, if you really like a pant or like a jean, buy 2 of them, because then what you can do is have one sewn for altered to like ballet flats, and the other can be good for boots for fall. Because if they look good on you in the spring, they're good on you in the fall. COVID-19 aside, because obviously not a whole lot's looking great on all of us right now in the first place. Next pair is a pair of olive cotton trousers. These I love for spring, I love for summer, and I'll even break them out for fall. These are from the 2002 spring collection. Super great. They've got fabulous pleats, great deep pockets, and they came cuffed, which is nice for me because I don't have to alter them. And then no pockets on the back. So again, another one that I have to take a mental note of, like, just put your phone in the front pocket. And then that's the CC button that comes with them. And then the next pair that I literally just wore the other day, actually yesterday, to work with the white sweater over top are these pants. These are from Chanel Identification. Identification doesn't get a lot of love, so what that means is the resale value isn't typically all that high. So it's Chanel quality, but it's just not like the same as the big boutique label or the black label or the white label. So if I was you, always look for Identification. These guys are in a really, really, really cool linen. There's red in here, there's blue in here, there's white in here, they're brown. It's a really beautiful, thick linen, and when I mean that, I say it feels substantial, but it's still breathes. So it was like 96 degrees the other day, so I literally had these on tucked in with a t-shirt, and then I threw this white sweater, where is she, from Eamon Wardy over top. Super cute. I was wearing pretty much head to toe Chanel, but it was much more of like a kind of 40s cocoa look than it would be like, you know, walking down Madison Avenue kind of thing. So it's practical for real life. Next pair, these I picked up from Luxury Garage Sale. These guys I got from a dealer that I work with in Kentucky. Next pair, these are, I call these my Chanel sweatpants because they're wool and it's a pull-on pant, but they're also silk lined. So literally when you put them on, it feels like you're wearing pajama pants, which is like, amazing. These are from, these do not have the season date on them, so good question. But they're in a black and white wool. They have a traditional pocket on them, flat back, no back pocket. And then they also have boucle, really cool boucle trim that goes all the way down the bottom. These are awesome. White shirt, black jacket, out the door. It looks like I spent a lot of time building my outfit, but truthfully, I just kind of put them on. All right, on to the black pants section of this video here. First pair for you, and these I had altered, are a pair of high-waisted wool trousers. I believe these are from like collection 9. So these are some old school Chanel pants. They feature the wheat buttons, which again will let you know that they're older because that is one of the signatures of some of Carl's first collections for the house. So they have a double button here, then each of the pockets has a loop that covers the pocket, and then they also have 2 wheat buttons in the back. They have a belt loop, and they're also silk lined, which is fabulous, and the lining is independent from the trouser. So when you put it on, it's like super luxurious. They're really fabulous, and it's a really good like forever kind of pant. They're not skinny by any means. It's more of like a wide leg, but still. Next pair I have are a summer weight. These are from the late 80s. They sit up so high on me. Oh my God, they literally come up to like rib cage situation. These are so great. They're really light. It's almost like kind of like a cotton voile fabric, so I love these. Super easy. They sit up really high. I can do like a little skinny vintage belt through them. I love wearing these for events. So if I have to go to something at a museum, if I'm going to the opera with Steve, that kind of thing, that's when I pull those out. Besides just like life in general. Second to last pair of Chanel trousers. This is another pair of wool gab pants. I don't think these have a season on them. They don't, but they do have the black Chanel boutique label, which means they're going to be older. The buttons on these guys are simple black CCs. There's one button. They do have a pleat. They're in a wool gab. And then I had these altered. Oh my God, hello cat here. And I had these guys altered, and my seamstress at my store added a cuff for me. So for fall, these are really great. And I think particularly with this fall coming up, they're going to be really great because we're seeing a lot of that kind of like late 70s, does 40s kind of thing. So these are perfect for that look. And the final pair of pants are my going out pants, which I mean, I don't go anywhere, but like again, if I was going to go to an event or something, these are from 1999 from the spring collection. These are a pair of satin jeans in black. They're not super skinny, they're not super straight, they just kind of sit there in the middle, and I love them to bring a little zhuzh to an outfit, and I love that they were also smart enough to add that clear button there. I do have 4 or 5 other pairs of Chanel pants, but they are all currently in storage in my vintage closet, which one day we'll do a tour of. So I just couldn't find them for this video, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I think you are now getting an even better understanding as to the level of my insanity. But thank you so much for watching this. Sound off below what your favorite pieces are from each category. And again, in the future, if you guys want, I'd be more than happy to do a styling video, a couple styling videos, talk about proportions, kind of how I play with them, and even more so how I play with them on customers. Because obviously, not everyone's going to be built like me, but we can, I think there's still some general rules that we can kind of follow. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more content like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button below, so that way we can kind of start building a following here and continue to do more fun stuff here. So please sound off in the comments. Let me know what else you'd like to see. There's still a couple more videos coming for my Chanel collection because unfortunately / fortunately it really is that big. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.